8 celebrities who had serious problems at school. Tarantino quit school to work at an adult movie theater. Whoopi Goldberg was considered lazy and dumb by teachers. Marlon Brando was expelled from 2 schools for bad behavior. Here are celebrities who did not succeed in academics. 1. Richard Branson left school at 16. Branson never had much interest in school. He dropped out to start his first business. It was a magazine called Student. His headmaster told him there were 2 possibilities. Branson would either end up in prison or become a millionaire. Now Branson is a billionaire. He founded the Virgin Group in the 1970s. It controls more than 400 companies in 30 countries. 2. Drew Barrymore quit school after rehab. Barrymore started acting at just 3 years old. The industry disrupted her childhood. At 12, she became a drug addict. At 13, her mother placed her in a mental institution. She spent 18 months there. After she came out, she dropped out of school. She bought books and decided to self-educate. 3. Quentin Tarantino quit school to make movies. Tarantino hated school and dropped out when he was 15. He wrote his first movie script at 14. He wanted to focus on what he loved. Tarantino took acting classes. He also lied about his age to get a job as an usher. He worked at an adult cinema called the Pussycat Theater. 4. Jennifer Lawrence describes herself as self-educated. The actress struggled through school. She never felt particularly smart. However, she felt confident about her acting. Lawrence quit middle school at 14 to focus on her career. 5. Whoopi Goldberg had an undiagnosed learning disability. As a child, Goldberg was labeled dumb and retarded. She had difficulties reading and writing. It caused her to struggle and fall behind. She dropped out of high school at 17. It was only later in life that she learned she had dyslexia. 6. Marlon Brando was a bad student. Brando described himself as chronic truant and all-around incorrigible. He was expelled for riding his motorcycle through the corridors. His father sent him to military school in Minnesota, but he was quickly expelled for insubordination. The other cadets campaigned to get him back. The school invited him back for the following year, but he decided to drop out instead. 7. Eminem failed 9th grade 3 times. Eminem was constantly moving around and switching schools. He rarely stayed in one house for more than a year. That made it difficult for him to keep his grades up. He was also bullied by other kids, so he dropped out at 17 to pursue music. 8. Jessica Chastain skipped school to read books. The actress admits she was a terrible student. She often skipped school. Instead, Chastain would sit in her car and read Shakespeare. At the end of the year, she had too many absences to graduate. Chastain decided to drop out of high school. She finished her education at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts